And there it is. That's me. Hello. Um, do I like EDM? Boy, do I. Um, you know what? I'll throw on drum and bass because you mentioned it. Not because I like it or totally. Drum and bass was totally not like three of my genres in Spotify Wrapped. Um, yeah, totally not a problem. There we go. What kind? Hmm. I really, really like jungle drum and bass. House, bass house. Um, I don't like all techno. No, I'm talking about my previous raps, not this rap. Rap usually comes out much later. Also, didn't realize I was an F5, so almost died right there. That is spoilers. So, um, you're gonna have to tell me if the music is too loud or if you can even hear it in the first place. Hmm. It doesn't seem like you can hear the music at all. Hmm. How fix? Where's Matter when you need him? Ah, hold on, hold on. Technical difficulties. There is no music. Yeah, yeah, I know. I looked at the OBS meters and hmm, I need to route that elsewhere. So, you know what? Wait, GGOX should be getting okay, you know what? It probably got reset at some point. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. There we go. There should be music now. It might be a little bit loud, so I'll turn it down. But, but this is definitely the type of music I'd be jamming to, even if I wasn't streaming. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is spoilers. I am not going to give you any information about what this is. Um, but oh, we don't talk about that. A little more down. I got you, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, it's like really quiet, but I would like to jam out to it. So, um, let's see if I can't put. Oh yeah, fucking duh. It's a house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's a lot of context behind what it is. All right. Do I want to go into streamer mode right now? Hello? Okay, cool. I feel like I'm a little bit too loud. Am I too loud? No, I should be fine. I'm just checking right now. Just fiddling. Okay, that's a fixed volume. That's good to know. But if I do that... Oh, it gets louder for me. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. You're not too loud? Thanks, Jax. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so I just put GG in streamer mode, so I have individual control over the inputs and outputs. So I can specifically say that I want the stream to be this loud, or I want the music for me to be that loud. So for individual channels, I can control the outputs individually, I guess. Yeah, no one's asked. DEFCON 1 next year. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, hold on. Hold on. No, whatever. Whatever. Is fine. Dude, when I was in university, my town had like a real nice underground, like, not bar, but it was like an underground boiler room-esque thing. You were at Tomorrowland? Bro. Yeah, I unfortunately don't do loud places very well. Oh, that's... I'm not sure if Maida knows this, but that's her full legal name right there. Is the stream stuttering a bit? Maybe. It doesn't say for me though, so I have dropped 0 frames. Wait, I can't shift click this on? I have become a llama. Alright, whatever. Nobody's gonna ask what project Clover is. Any ideas? Anybody? No questions? Nothing? No notes? Also, if you're talking about this part being stuttery, this is stuttery for me too. Loading fresh chunks is bad. Especially loading my factory. It's pretty terrible actually. Any guesses as to what Project Clover could be? Tesa, what is Project Clover? Excellent question! So, this is what the spawn island looks like for all intents and purposes. And our idea was to have a big Clover interchange going through the entire island, so there's no intersection in the middle. The entire island is its own intersection. So actually I could probably fly, but it might be a little bit stuttery, so I do apologize, but... Ow. Much better. What's your computer specs? Lagging so bad when loading chunks? It's a combination of my internet and my computer. It's not just the loading part. Yeah, so that's Lava Train, right? Actually, this is a much better view. That's Lava Train right there. And this is supposed to hang a right turn and then head on down south and then come back up here. And this side, this right here is an incorrect connection. It's supposed to go back around past Shade's house. Hello? Game? What? Okay, whatever. My internet's like genuinely having trouble right now. Okay, cool. Whatever. Is it just create or what mod? It's a bunch of create mods. So for instance, garnished is in here for one. So that's always a lot of fun. Varnished. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, either way, there's create garnished, there's supplementaries. Yeah. There's a bunch. There's like a whole list of mods, and it has been updated. We now have macaws in the mod list. So, yeah, big, nice, detailed things coming soon. In fact, I could just start with actually using stairs, like macaws steps for this part instead of, you know, whatever this is. Also, you should not be stuck here. Okay, so this has started happening where this will just go here and get stuck for some reason. Except, this should be in a loaded chunk, so this should not be stuck in the first place. I moved the chunk loader from the previous episode to over here. So this chunk is loaded. This chunk is loaded, and then this chunk is loaded. Right? And then this chunk is loaded, and then this chunk is also loaded. So this chunk is force loaded, but this guy somehow just forgets for some reason. What? What's up with that? Okay, well, I thought I fit in there. But this might need some more investigation. But for now, are we going in the right way? No. Okay. So this would be the second bay. So we just turn right. Oh, did I go past it? I don't know. I did not. Excellent. Is a chunk loader a radius or a square or a circle? It's a square, and it's a 5x5 square. Okay, that's backwards, buddy. Hold on. Just back it up. And now I should be okay. Well, there we go. And that should get its new thing soon. Snux. You didn't watch the previous episode, so I'll get you up to speed real fast. But yeah, it's supposed to be a 5x5, and if I stand right here, it is loaded, right? Okay, well I turned off a few things here, but it's fine. If you take a look, this chunk is loaded, so this chunk is loaded, so that chunk is loaded, and then 2 across, and then 2 across this way. So all of this area should be loaded. Return, reverse, all of these guys should be active. Right, makes sense. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This entire square should be loaded. Except it just gets stuck for some reason. I can't figure out why. Well, we'll figure it out eventually, I guess. If it keeps happening, then I'll just spam more chunk loaders, because I know how to farm. What if the chunk loader can't turn on before a player loads it? Yeah, but I don't know if the server ever got restarted at any point. But also, I don't see why it should be a problem. I know for a fact that this, like, the chunk loaders force load the chunks, and even despite server restarts, my factory has not gone down yet. So that would suggest the fact that... Sorry, words are hard, and I just had a secondary intrusive thought. Yeah, the fact that my factory gets unloaded and reloaded repeatedly as people go. Well, let's just say even Matter is basing out here. He loads and unloads my factory every day, multiple times a day. And it's just fine. And this has a chunk loader right in the middle and a 5x5, so uno, dos, right? So, and this too. So this entire area, my kelp farm, the wheat field, it all works. But this, for some reason, just doesn't. Further investigation pending. Okay, that's enough. Today's plan. Let's come to today's plan. Today's plan is to connect up. Also, I don't know who it was who asked me why my computer has a hard time loading chunks. It's a combination of Distant Horizons as well. Distant Horizons is extremely slow to load for some reason. But, getting to the plan for today, I want to connect to that leg and make a, I don't know, some sort of mountain railway thing going across and around. Maybe I can fly. Yeah, flying seems like a much better idea. So going this way, I don't know, or probably past these mountains, and then go down over here, past these houses maybe, and then hang a left, and connect up right there. That's the plan. So it's going to be about 1/4 of the sections. And I have no designs planned. This is all by the seat of my pants. So I don't know. I don't got plans, folks. No, I don't got plans. I don't got plans. I'm a little bit concerned, but I guess I'll cook. I'll just cook anyways. Also, new episode is underway. Unfortunately, I did have a little oopsie with the recording of the next episode, and well, let's just say Vi's come in clutch with his with his audio. Yeah, then. Really quickly, speaking of audio, I want to make sure that my audio for stream is okay. You might hear me double briefly. His with his audio. Yeah, then. Okay, excellent. That does seem like it's fine. I can turn this. I'm watching the stream. Whatchamacallit, live preview thumbnail thing on my top left of my second screen, and I just turned it way down just so that it doesn't consume too much bandwidth, I guess. I don't know. Why was I here? Oh yeah, I needed packages full of train tracks. Okay, cool. Oh, also, we may have found a bug, and this has been reported, but I'm not sure if it's been reported like this before. So, you might witness this. Actually, I should record this. So as you can see, all of these have 3 of 2 stacks currently loaded. Some of these have 2 of 2 stacks, which are constantly used, but that's alright. Most of these have 3 of 2 stacks because that's what it was set to initially. So if I just do this and pick up my thing, boop, it's now in my inventory. I can do whatever I want with it, and then when I come back and put it back down, oh, I gotta unpower it first. There we go. Oop. 2 of 2 stacks. This was at 3 stacks. All of these were 3 stacks. That was at 3 stacks. It just deleted them. It just deleted the items. Straight up, they're gone now. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's why everything is set to 2 of 2. Alright, I might drop that in the create mod GitHub. Just so there's a bug report on it. There is one, and it's in Chinese. But they were talking about toolboxes as a contraption, and those weren't automatically fed. These ones are, and it still just does the same thing. If you're planning on doing what we're doing here, I guess my recommendation for now is to limit yourself to 2 stacks. Don't do 3 because you'll end up voiding items every single time. Cool? Cool. Okay. Good chat. It's been 20 minutes and I've done nothing. Alright. Time to order train tracks. How many? 960? 1024? 1024 is 10 stacks. So let's do 960, which is 1 full package. Oh yeah, I should also do girders. I need so many girders. I don't think 2 stacks of girders will cut it. Where are girders? Over here. There should be girders. Scream at your screen right now if you see girders. There they are. 1 stack? Nah, I'm gonna need way more than that. Let's just do 3 stacks. Cool. Okay, yeah, whatever. It is fine. Shulker box. Hey, we have shulker boxes now. Yeah, we went to the end. I keep forgetting. Boop. Oh, I can't put packages in shulker boxes. Clover. Alright. Shulker matter. We need to fix this. I want to be able to pick up shulker boxes with my wrench. I guess we're doing it this way for now. How many girders can I craft? The perpetual question. Can I do... I don't know, 5 stacks? Sure. That should be everything. Boop. Hey. Oh yeah, and we have easy shulker box. Easy shulker box? Yeah, you can just use it like a bundle and just put stuff in the shulker box. Cool. So, from right here, probably symmetrically. Oh yeah, we need to move that too. Also, stock was on earlier, which was fun. I'm so glad stock's back up and running again. Wait, you don't... Is it not just scroll and right click? It is. I keep asking Matter how to use this thing. I'm not used to this. What do you mean it's very easy to use? I don't know how to use it. I've never used it before. Okay, so it's cool. You know, I feel like Mojang actually cooked with the bundles update. That was a cool one. I'll give him that. Okay. Where are blocks I can stand on? Right here? Cool. That spooky. Don't want to get hit by that. That's for sure. That one. So this is the first flat one. And it's the one with the brace going across. Okay. Oh, I need normal blocks. Ow. No worries, Snux. Nice having you. Sure. Just take a few stacks of andesite casing. This is a nice cheap block I can break really easy. Oh, and spoilers for next episode, I might be doing food. RT was on earlier, but even before that, I have explicit permission from RT to use his base area as a tree farm, as a nut farm to be specific, and Garnish has a bunch of food options, so... Oh yeah, and there may or may not be more collaborations because of the food that I create, but you're gonna have to watch the next episode for that one. I don't want to give you too much information as spoilers now. Also, if you've never noticed the fact that these guys can only produce S-curves and then slopes, but not both, there's a whole lot of interesting spline geometry behind that. I don't feel like getting into it right now, but just know that that's for an extremely valid reason, computationally speaking. Is this right? Is it this one? No, there's the one behind it. Okay, cool. So it is actually this one. The one with the brace on it. Cool, just cross-checking. I know I did this earlier. Quit giving me a hard time now. Oh god. Had to save myself there. Almost got run over by a train. How irresponsible of these folks to just leave their trains running like that. Okay, well, we gotta go out a couple more blocks here. Boop, boop. And then it'll end up on this spot here. Oh, and yeah, we really tried updating to create 6.0.7 or what have you. And it failed. For one reason or another, we just were not able to. It didn't quite work out, I guess. Oh. It wouldn't be a matter build if you can just randomly fall down. Also, J-Man has been minting diamonds from his rocket shop, and J-Man hasn't even been on in a couple of days. Which, in my opinion, is a darn shame. I don't blame him, though. He's been playing a lot of StarTech. Boop, boop. Actually, we want those. Let's keep those. So, realistically, for the sake of symmetry, it would make sense for this to go here. And then go that way and that way. Oh, it's Distant Horizons being funny. But also, on second thought, I'm considering having like a branch go from here and split off and go into the mountain over here. You know, cut through the mountain and curve around. I don't know. A little bit concerned. I'm trying to think right now. Because this is going to be like the amount of effort that this will cause is strange. I would have to build a bridge if I go this way. Oh, a random sheep. Also, none of this is waterlogged. I'll let Matter know that's something he can fix. Floating bridge. Right, back to this. I could go from up here and go into the mountain and use this cave, maybe. That would involve a whole lot of digging, and I don't feel like digging right now. Let's see what I can do. Alright. Can I perhaps skis go down to here? Oh, of course. Like that. Or you can do that, but not that. Interesting. Does that even look good? Going this way and across. I don't know. That's curious. I just got a on-screen notification for ads. What? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Huh, whatever. Going this way. So instead of going all the way down, maybe I can go 50% of the way down in this leg and 50% down in the next. What? It disappeared. I didn't even know that was an option. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can cook. Okay, F3, Y height. 72. Oh, you. And I think water level is 64 or something. 62. 64. Close enough. So let's go to 66 instead. And call it good. Boop. Is this 66? Even better. It's 71. That's not very helpful. Let's go down a little bit more. That being said, can I at least go this way? Nope. It's time to catch a nap. Catch some Z's. Okay, well, going along this diagonal, I'm probably gonna have to cut this off right there and start shimmying across. What am I doing? I can fly. Can I fly? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. Okay, so now that I've turned around, this is where it straightens out. Oh, well, I actually needed that apparently. Whoops. Let's just ignore that. Can we? You saw nothing. Okay. Alright. Goes here. Cool. So let's not get rid of this one. Let's get rid of the next one. Oop. Yikes. Oh yeah, I forgot that happens. That was a drowning. That was the zombie that was burning up there, just unwertified. Okay. So I now need to go on a diagonal. That diagonal needs to be in line with that guy. I have a couple more blocks of leeway here, at the very least. There's a tight diagonal I can make. It would go there. Okay. I am also realizing, for the sake of an episode, I should totally be doing this. Or actually, hold on. I must go to my replay and say, hey, record server. Or is it already recording server and I've just been a doofus? Hold on. Do you mind replay file? Do you mind getting saved at all? Or is that just something... Okay, well, it is recording the server. Cool. You can do that in your own time, I guess. No rush. Not like I'm time bound or on stream doing this live or anything. There we go. All it needed was some encouragement. Also, watch how laggy this is while Distant Horizons loads up. Oof. That being said, though, I remember turning off parallel processing under this thread. Let's go aggressive. I got a 16-core CPU. I'll be fine, right? Am I stutter free now? Or is it worse? Is it better or worse? Oh, it's definitely worse. Okay. Well, maybe setting it to aggressive was a little too aggressive. Okay, that's making me feel dizzy almost. I can't imagine that being good to look at. I paid for the whole CPU. I'll just say low impact and forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, and now I should be able to head on down that way. Let's take a connection from over here to somewhere here, I guess. I don't really make the rules for all this. Cannot create sloped S-bends. That's okay. Very fast one. You're a fast one. Let's see. What I have? 68? We can go one more for good measure, right? Train track. Where is this landing? On this line. Okay, well, I was close. It's up here, right? So, down here perhaps? Yep. I side flash for a second. I know you wanna. Come on. Can't connect. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay. Oh. I regret that. I don't think I held control. It seems like I lost control. What the hell is even that? Ah, it's ugly. Alright, well, we fix it. Also, I realize I'm not using any girders at all just yet. That's okay. We fix multiple things at the same time. Alright, I'm also loading all these chunks for the first time since I've logged in, so Distant Horizons is having a conniption. A drone should be somewhere here. Delete. Yes, done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that just reminds me of a lizard. Lizard. No drone, eh? Where'd drone go? Could have sworn. Is it out here? No. Where did I put my drone? Ow. What? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't... What? I'm confused now. Also a little bit lost. Hello? Okay, well, I'm just definitely... Sure, you know what? I got 10 megs going up right now. But the game is saying otherwise, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I've been thrown off track. I was looking for my quadcopter. There's none here. Here, perhaps? No. The hell? I know who did this. This was most probably Matter. It's fine though. You just forget about it. The drone would have been nice because it lets me build in all dimensions. You know, lets me fly. Last I was using the drone to modify this drill thing. This big guy right here. Where would KSOP park a drone is a real question. Also now, extremely clearly, the connection to the server is struggling right now. So, I don't even know if I should jump in a drone. Knowing that I'm a little bit laggy right now. But hey, my stream speed has not dropped. I can see the kbps that OBS is uploading it. And it's consistently over 10k. So, it's definitely a server connection problem, not quite just a me problem. Alright, whatever. Oh. One of these days. Bruh. 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 You know what? I almost died, but it was worth it. You thought that was gonna hit me, huh? You know who you are. You thought that thing was gonna hit me. Alright, well come on. Let's get you out of here. Okay, cool. Nightmare's over. And go back up there again. Nightmare's not quite yet over. Okay, well that's my fault. Let's just go here. I saw briefly. Up here. Perfect. Control to maximize the turn, and this time I'll even put girders in my offhand so I don't forget. Can it be one block higher? It'd be cool if it could be. Right. F3. 67. This is fine. Control to maximize. Boop. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that nice clean line. Wow. Read and weep, fellas. Read it and weep. Okay, now to continue that way. Ow. Take that, thank you. Oh yeah, that's because it tried to place just one of those. I could continue just at this height, going over there. I meant to fly. There we go. I'm gonna die one of these days just by plonking. Again, if you've seen the most recent episode, you know that that has already happened. Alright, so that's a diagonal line and it comes out to or yonder somewhere. Okay, well we can make a fake stone outcropping or something. That's fine. Fine by me. Further. Alright. How about now? Oh, I went past it. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How tall are you off the water? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How tall are we off the water? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 blocks in total though, is it not? Oh, okay. Sick. It's literally perfect. I was not holding down shift. That's on me again. Whoopsies. Is that everything I have? No. Okay. How's that look? Freaking terrible, mate. But it's workable at the very least, that's for certain. Now, I do gotta wonder what level Jay's track is at. Also, I might have to talk with Shade about what happens here. Because technically, I would be going over his little jetty thing over here. Also, I'm taking so much damage because of this. Hold on. Let's fix that. There we go. Cool. So I could theoretically bring that all the way down to here, pretty much. Is that correct? It sure seems like it is. It is a straight line and it lines up here-ish. And yeah, that if I keep continuing this way, I could hook it. Are we all seeing the problem here, or is it just me? Okay, so this might be a little bit silly, but I might have to go a big loop around and get out here. Really? Right now? On my parade? Oh hey, it fixed itself. Horror. So this would end up going all the way up and around. Or I can continue with this way, but that literally goes in between Shade's lighthouse and his house. I don't know if Shade would appreciate that. That's a lot of bees. So we go around his lighthouse. It's fine, I think. Don't worry, this is just as laggy for me. It's not you, it's me. It's actually this laggy for everybody. Okay, this is making me nauseous, actually. I'm gonna look at the ground while I walk. There we go. I have my frames. Yay. Girders. A stack and a half or so. Perfect. I'll take all that I can get. How many in here? Oh, you're done. Okay, cool. I'll take those. Thank you. I reckon the stone generator is running right now. Or one of the generators is. Yeah, this guy is. Uh-huh. Those are extremely particle intensive, so they cause pretty severe FPS drops. But it'll all turn off soon enough, and we'll all be okay. So we should straighten out at this point. I'll just take this. Slope to sleep, that's okay. Oh, there's no blocks here. Ah, gosh darn it. Alright. Fine, 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 fine. Cool. Random couple of chickens in here. So, like that. Left control for maximize turn, but that's not what I want. Can we not make this extendo? Extendocito, cuz? Why's it gotta be flat all the way back? Can't it be... Or no, because then it'd be a slow death bend, or what have you. So I think I should turn on grade, and then come back down later. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Yeah, that's a nice little curve. And 4 blocks off the water. I should be able to just stack on over. Cool. What? What in the... Huh? Damn it. Perfect landing. Okay. Well, that's definitely a portion of it. I stack out again. Stack up. Anyone in the West knows what stack up is. If you're of drinking age and party going, I imagine. Also, rather surprisingly, I am already sleepy. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm not in the West. I'm arguably in the East, and it is just about midnight right now. And that's somewhat concerning. I usually stay up for at least a couple more hours after this, but given that I am currently off my medication and have been pretty insomnious, is that a word? I'm feeling just the tiniest little bit of insomnia. I've been falling asleep at 5 a.m. Not for my own, not for any fault of my own. Just the way the meds were. the withdrawals for that is insomnia. So I guess I signed up for that. Oh no. But for a change, I'm actually sleepy at somewhat reasonable hour. Oh, I've overshot. Game, let me. Okay, maybe not. No sticking landings for me today. Okay, that's far enough out, I guess. I can start working on a big old train. Train turn. Train turn. Train turn. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. Ow. I'm gonna look the other way, actually. Just so I can have some frames while I eat. Okay. More andesite casing for your boy. What's the cheapest block I can produce? It's cobblestone, but I can't insta-mine cobblestone. And... alright, well... I didn't expect to be Yanni at this time, but... You know, such is life, I guess. I should definitely be crafting like 5 stacks of this. Hold on. Where are you? Andesite casing. It happened. Oh my god, I'm out of wood. Hold on. That means I get to refill... Oh, this... How can I carry large amounts of packages? So I was hoping that we could update to create 6.0.7 because that fixes a pretty substantial flaw with the post office right now. And that's the fact that every time the post office operates, it basically spits out the packages and they get picked right back up by that frog over there. And the computer craft API lets me rename frogs on the fly. And so I'd be able to rename this anything but mail asterisk. And then all the mail packages would actually end up going somewhere instead of going nowhere. For now though, these are all the wood packages that Matter once upon a time had sent me, and they ended up overflowing. And yeah. I just have been doing this manually because Matter turned his wool farm off. Plus there's like hundreds and hundreds of stacks of wood here. I've already taken 80 packages. I wonder if I can fly through that hole right there. With the lag and everything. Is it worth a try? I think it's worth a try. Can I fly through that hole right there? I definitely did. At 1 FPS, I 100% did. Okay. Well, it's time to feed the frog. Eat, my child. That's a chest plate, buddy. That's not how you do this. What would be the fastest way to do this? Just this? I reckon it is. My days have already been streaming for about an hour. In case what happened isn't clear, at some point Matter's farm was broken and he ended up oversending me a whole lot of packages. Okay, I think that's full now. 1.1k or 11.1k rather. And because he oversent me such an egregious amount of packages, the packages actually ended up backing up here and up here. And also my chain network was clogged at some point, so I was stuck requesting more and more wood, except the network was clogged, so nothing got processed, and all of the wood that it was requesting couldn't come inside because this thing was stuck full. And so my stock ticker kept requesting from Matter Storage, and because I couldn't accept them, they all ended up in the post office, which also filled up the post office, essentially. Oh yeah, it's currently making andesite casing, you can hear it. Cool. That's slight tangent aside. Words are hard. And I'm almost falling asleep here. But the grind shall continue. Oh. Epic. Alright, how are we feeling? How many chunks do you reckon that is? 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks? 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks. So I think I would like to go out by a whole stack of blocks and then turn left by a whole stack of blocks. And make a big swooping curve out in the water. Yeah, I'm gonna be building curved bridges. I'm not exactly looking forward to that. But you know, for the betterment of the server, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Alright, that's a full stack of blocks. Now, a 10 block, I guess I'll use a girder. Come on. Just scroll, right click. Okay, yeah, I got it. Girder go here. And then 4 blocks. So that's 1, 2, blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not gonna... Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, that's a full stack of blocks again. Now I go this way, and then 4 blocks up, and then at least need a couple of stacks of rails, I guess. Also need a couple stacks of girders, because of course I do. Probably at least 2 stacks, if not more. Actually, probably more than 2 stacks, because it's going to be a stack per side. And let's go here. That makes sense, right? No, wait a minute. I'm 1 block short. This would have been 64, 65. Because that's the first block right there. This was the 64th block. So that block was the 64th. Oh, well, the blocks I'm pillaring up on would have been the 64th block, and this is the 65th. So let's do this and head on over that way. Can I land on the track? No, I cannot. Not with this amount of lag, I can't. Okay, well, I'm in the Goldilocks zone where I'm loading and unloading my factory repeatedly. But if I look the other way, much nicer. Nice smooth curve. Pull this in my offhand. Not enough payment blocks. How many do I need? 3 stacks and a bit. And a bit, you say, eh? How many do I have? I'm like short by 10 or so. I'm unimpressed, frankly. Unamused even. Alright. How many girders do you think it has crafted in the time that I have flown back and here again? Girders. All of them. Okay, cool. Take all those girders. And head on down. Head on down south. Or up north, I guess. Now that I say that out loud, the going down south convention is extremely northern hemisphere focused, I'm realizing. Like, the Australians get really no representation at all in this case. And then a big swooping S-curve, but I need to make sure that both these are at the same height. So, okay, yeah, I forget that the curves don't have hitboxes, which is infuriating at times. Okay, cool. This would be at whatever, the water level +4. Whatever that works out to be. Oh, am I lucky here? Is that... Oh, no, that's water level +3. Or nar. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Uh-oh. I should have measured before I laid out an entire piece of track. Whoops. What do I do? I could lower that block by a block, and then it would be a straight shot. I think that's exactly what I'll do. Almost. Okay, I bounced. That's impressive. Either way, this track has to go. Cool. And I can frankly pull her up again. Maybe 3 blocks off the water. Like so. And now we fly away. To... No, not like that. Oh, God. What even was that? Okay. There we are. Cool. Strange things are happening here on the MakeShift SMP. There we are. Hey, I was standing on that block. Hello? Okay. Now you get connected right the way out there. And realistically, that... How do we come up with a reasonable explanation for what goes in this jetty then? Because this is pretty much at like head height, so I guess only normal small boats, no actual big boats go into that jetty because of this train track. You know, it would be pretty difficult for a decently sized vessel to tie off on that little piece of port right there. There's no way the USSJ is coming down here. Watch it disappear in front of your very own eyes. The USSJ, gone forever. Alright. I wonder. Can I go from here to there directly? Would it do it for free without a complaint? Is the distance enough? So many questions. Not enough answers. Too far away. Is it... It's a block above this, so... There we are. Sloped S-bends, that's okay. I can always put down a block in line with this stuff. I guess out here. That's a-okay. Not holding it off track. Let's fix that. Boop. Wait, what? Boop. 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 How about now? Not holding enough pavement blocks again? Gosh darn it. Alright, back we go again. Yes, I apologize for it being laggy. Ow. But loading in my factory is a little bit of a nightmare. I regret putting so much stuff in a small space, but it is the starter factories, and eventually it will all be gutted. If theory crafting is one of the things you guys would like to do, you can assume, or you can theory craft as to why I'm focusing on doing the vanity and community projects now. That's not what I wanted. Wait a minute. I do need these though. That's good to have. Girders is what I was looking for. And at this rate, I might as well just make a few more. 100 or so. More, please. 64. How many can I make? Sure, 512. Give me them all. All of them, please. Yes, please. All the girders. Girder maxing. There we are. Cool. Dude, circle boxes are a great achievement. I'm so glad we have a farm set up for it and everything. That's the one thing about big pieces of track, is that if the endpoints are out of render distance, they don't show up. Okay, I already have this end though, so I should be able to just mosey on out here. Ow. And not holding enough pavement blocks still. That's okay though, because I can start scrolling and right clicking, scrolling and right clicking, scrolling and right clicking. Still not enough? You're sure about that? Okay. Well, turns out we need a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. How about now? Oh, perfect. I don't like that. Nuh-uh. Not one bit. Okay, well, if I do this, and I could in theory have it connect up somewhere here. Okay. Cooking with gas. Please don't mind me just saying words. I'm just gonna be grabbing a little bit more andesite casing if I can figure out how to. I'm not used to this. I'm thinking we can come off on a Y section somewhere from the water over here. Like over here maybe? I don't really care. Or no for that matter. But, no, 3 blocks, not 4 blocks. Let's do that. Okay, how are we looking? Pretty decent. And it also lets me avoid the little post thingy. Yeah, perfect. Alright, now from here, we can connect up to the front line of Giselle. Yay! Can I even get out of here? No. Okay. I'm trying to get into the fly animation so I can. Okay. This is unfortunate. I guess I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, where I'm basically just digging myself out. I have a shovel. I just forgot to use it. Cool. So, this is the first leg, or the first leaf of the Clover interchange that's gonna go around Spine Island. I do not feel like making this or turning this into a bridge building stream just yet. But what I will do for sure is clean up that mess. That is the incorrect turn, actually. And I wonder if I can make it as gradual as this one was. So how many chunks out are we exactly? This is over here. And if I go here, it starts 1, 2, 3 chunks over. 3 chunks and a bit over. So this would curve out and meet up right here by the path. Alright, well, the path is going to have a crossing, or a railway crossing on it if I do that. Not the biggest fan of having that, at least. Okay, just took a moment. This is a little shy, I guess. Do I care about this? Should I care about this? I think I should. I think I should get rid of it. Deep slate is literally free. I quite genuinely throw stacks and stacks and stacks of deep slate away every time I go mining. So I'll say it's free. But it would be unconstitutional of me to leave a mess behind. Or immoral, or I don't know. One of those words. It goes against my core values. If I'm doing it, I might as well do it properly, you know what I mean? Also, I must be coming up on 1,000 hours of playtime on this instance of MakeShift SMP. I do wonder though, would you guys be interested in a... Actually, I'll save that question for a Discord poll. But I think I'll do one regardless. The poll I'm trying to ask, or the question I'm trying to ask is, would you guys be interested in one of those El Clasico, El Clasico, I spent 1,000 days or 1,000 hours in the create mod. Here's what happened. Or one of those videos where I just basically compile all the episodes together. It's almost at the same BPM as breaking the stone with this pickaxe. Alright, after this song though, I am gonna be swapping music playlists. I wanna go back to listening to Big Band again. I've dropped a full second of frames. I've dropped 61 frames. Oh, this must have been during the outage. Or I dropped internet for a second. Okay, this is fine. This is good even. Let's say right here. Cool. Wait, Distant Horizons doesn't do train tracks? Oh, because they aren't actual... Aren't they entities in that case? F3B? No, they're not. They don't have hitboxes. Huh. Strange. But the blocks underneath it and around it will probably have some sort of thing to it, some heft to it, if you will. Okay, so this is going on the... What? Hold on, we gotta check this. So going in on the right side. Okay, this is one of these guys. This is from the south to the north. You're coming up and you end up over here and you go around and you go up and over and you end up over here. And then you would come all the way over here, and then I'll make this interchange a reality later on. Then you would then turn around. There's going to be a big old train yard in this area. Spoilers for not next episode, but future plans. And then all of this will end up hooking back into these lines here. While I am at it though, I think I should formally hook up these trains together. And that means that we will officially have a somewhat functional shopping district. Why haven't I done automation for package delivery just yet? Well, it's because I have no packages to deliver. I have no shops in the shopping district. Why am I doing food in the next episode? Well, it's because I want to build an. Hey, have you not been paying attention to the live stream? Hey, maybe you just joined. But I want to build food in the next episode because game. Okay, I want to do food in the next episode because I want to build a restaurant in the shopping district, and of course I'm gonna be doing some cool computer craft mechanics or create mod mechanics with that. I have an idea in mind, and once I have some food or some deliveries to make, well, the episode after that one, then I can hook up and actually use these delivery bots for good. Okay, before anything spawns in. Oh, also music change. And while I'm at it, I might as well take a quick break for water. Cool. Water time. Remember to stay hydrated, folks. 60% of you have seen the latest episode of MakeShift SMP. That's good. Well, I guess I have homework for you guys. You should totally go, well, for one, subscribe, because that's somewhat important, I reckon. That's something you're supposed to do. Hello? Oh, just a little bit of lag, I don't know. Oh man, water after dark. Especially like this slightly cold water. Straight from the fridge. Actually chilled water straight from the fridge at like 3 a.m. Now that's the type of thirst I just had. I've been yapping this entire. I was yapping with a friend for like 2.5 hours before I got on. That's part of the reason the stream was late. But hey, don't tell my friend I said that, alright? Okay, since this is on the ground, I don't need this. And wait, so it's nope. Okay, well, let's do that. Is it at this level? Hold on. What? Game, please just cooperate. Okay, no, you need to be another block this way. Here. Here? Are you willing? Is that allowed? Okay. Who blew up my train yard? There we go. Cool. And big plan is to have a big old curve right here. Now I could join all of these up to here and have all of these together. And realistically, that might be something I do end up doing. Oh man, I gotta count to make this symmetrical across both sides. Ugh, I hate that. Okay, how about I don't count at all? I just freaking wing it. Is that allowed? I think it's allowed. I make the rules here. Alright. Well, I do need blocks to pillar from, and or I can just use math. $54.37. Boom, boom. 54.37. 53.67. Alright, I'm actually gonna do math on paper. It's been years since I've done this. Alright, I have my phone right next to me. I can do it on my calculator. I haven't texted? Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Cheers, I guess. Sorry about that. My mom found somebody wearing the exact same floral shirt as me. And given the diversity of floral shirts in my possession, that's a rare occurrence. But that man has great taste though, that's for sure. 53.67. Again, I'm sorry, Stream Bella, but like, family and friends, you can't say no to those. Those take a little bit of priority. 54.37. It's like about 70 blocks in between these, and yeah, I should have known that. So I guess 35 blocks either way. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. Imagine. Right, here's what I'll do. I'll just take 54.37. 5. I can type 54.37. And 35, which is 5472. I know that. I can. That's just simple math. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm supposed to subtract 35. So 402 is where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to 402 and then go an extra block. Essentially. Oh, there's gonna be no hitbox in 3. Yep. Perfect landing. Oh, okay. Perfect landing. First try, even. 54.37 right here. Okay. And now I'm supposed to go, what, 35 blocks this way, so 302? 402 rather? 402, right here. Right here would be 35 blocks from the middle. Alright. And I should go 1 extra. And then 1 more. Okay. So this guy will end up hooking up to that end. And then this guy will end up hooking up to that end. And hopefully that ends up symmetrical. Let's maximize this turn. Oh, it doesn't make asymmetric turns, eh? Well, that's news to me. And these ain't that far off either. I can probably fix that later. But I do need more track. That's andesite casing, which I do need more of soon. Okay, cool. Wait. Yeah, I didn't use girders on this one, but this is also flat, so I don't need to. This is all going to be the floor. I'm going to make a big old concrete parking lot. The industrialist in me wants that. Okay, so here's a neat trick. If you're looking at train tracks, I should probably do that. Compression is probably killing you guys. If you're looking at train tracks and you see that red outline, that means that line is on a curve. And you see white, that means it's alright. Wait, isn't that... I'm sorry if that's an entire thing. Oops. But, yeah, if the outline is red, it means it's on a curve, and you shouldn't use that one as a connection point, is what I'm trying to say. You, Mr. Dolphin. Hello. Yay, Dolphin's Grace. Going faster than I can see frames. Okay. Not holding enough tracks again. We just had this discussion game. I just gave myself more tracks because I thought I needed more tracks. Are you symmetrical? Hallelujah, look at that. Right at the chunk boundary, right at the chunk boundary. Oh, it's a little bit off, I guess. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty freaking off. Hold on. Oopsies. Let's go see what went wrong. These don't seem very Hello? These don't seem very symmetrical to me. Alright. Why are you off? What's wrong with you? Let's see, middle block. The first little inkling is on like the 5th block over. The first little inkling of divergence is on the 5th block over. You know what, map? You're stupid. You have no idea what's happening. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and cross-check if my math is right. Before I catch hands. Let's see. Yikes. My connection to the server is being shaky today for some reason. Can't quite put my finger on why. Although I did I did add a new resource pack. Options? Resource packs. It's this stuff. Create touch-ups for update 6. Maybe that's causing a lot of crap? I don't know. I've noticed that ever since I enabled that resource pack, it's probably retexturing everything, and maybe that's the problem. Hey Snugs, welcome back. I'm just changing my texture packs over. Oh. All right, this is outro music. No, not for the stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. Stream is continuing. It's fine. But I had the genius idea to put an actual outro screen on my videos. Like just the final 15 seconds is an outro basically. And I liked the sound of this thing, so I'm using this. Yeah, buttery smooth suddenly. Oh, let's just wait a moment while Distant Horizon loads in again. Okay. Let's see if that made a difference. Alright. Well, my math for this guy was F3. 50... What am I looking at? 5367 plus 35. 402. It's giving 80s jazz. Yeah, it's big band. It's in terms of music genres I listen to, it is rap, EDM, and that's like a whole assorted can of worms there. But jazz, specifically big band and crooner and stuff like that. And oh no. I listen to a whole lot of stuff. Like, for reference, my Spotify liked playlist is 9,000 songs. 9,000. How many? Hold on. It's been updated recently. I put in a whole bunch of things from other playlists. I consolidated a bunch. Like on my phone right now, the last played song was "Cocktails for Two" by Ray Charles. So, Art Deco, film noir. Yeah, that's sort of the vibe. Liked songs. Let's see how many. It's to the point where Spotify actually genuinely takes a moment. 9,200 liked songs. But there's also a little thing called 65 Days of Static. It's the band that composed all the music for... What's that game again? No Man's Sky. That one. That's a good game, that. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, wait, that's unfortunate. That's not supposed to be that way. Let's go. Okay, well. Let's see. Okay, well, I forgot that the sides don't have a texture. Texture? Hitbox. Whatever. I'm just sad that I don't get to go to jazz bars. Excuse you. I don't even know where the pufferfish is. But screw that guy. Come on. Ow. Listening up to hardcore and up-tempo. Yeah. I went through a little psytrance and hardstyle phase when I was like a little bit younger, when I was like 16, 17. Okay, so this is the last flat piece of track, and I think this is rightfully the last flat piece of track. There's no red outline, even if I look at it from the side. Okay, well that's splendid. And that's exactly what I wanted, game. Thank you. Is it equal now? Does it look equal? Yeah. Would you look at that? It's almost as if the map was right all along. Okay, you know what? I'll make that curve the same, actually. Links to that since you're 5 or 6? That's crazy. When I was 5 or 6, actually, my first foray into English music was Yellow Card, of all things. Alright, what are you? 35 block radius out of here. I'm not even pressing F3. This is how sleepy I am right now. 5445 plus 35 because I'm going the other way. 5480. I can do that in my head. I don't know why I'm using my calculator. Alright, let's just go from here to 5480. Boop. Come on. You got this, buddy. It is better with the texture pack, though. Which is cool. Or without the texture pack, rather. F3, 54, 86, 85, 82, 80. This guy right here, 54, 80.9. 0.2, 54, 80.1. You right here. That's 79, that's 80. What? 54, 80? Okay, well, I'm confused. I have 2 pieces of length track in my person? There you go. Okay. Oh, that's a lie, though. As a kid, I got an iPod Nano for Christmas when I was like 6, or maybe I was 5. Somewhere like that. Something like that. And it had it was basically my dad buying it for himself, but I used it a whole lot more. And there's like a whole boatload of like the music you'd find on cassette tapes. So like Michael Jackson was on there, the Beatles were on there, Elvis Presley was on there. Well, you know, stuff like that. It's like dad music, basically. And that's what I grew up listening to. I grew up on cassette tapes of Michael Jackson. Among other artists. ABBA. Alright, a naval battle wasn't quite in the to-do list for today, but dude, life was so much simpler when you could just have like a little MP3 dude just chilling in your back pocket. Now it comes with moral and ethical concerns about what the company that you're subscribing to does with its money, and yeah, the rain is pretty much exactly how I feel about it. I mean, I wouldn't support Spotify if I couldn't, but there's not a lot of alternatives for me out there. Oh. Yay! But I'm still sorta in the market for a decent MP3 player. Like, that would be good. That's something I can probably put in the list of things I'd like to get at some point. I don't like this curve. I don't like the fact that it's not symmetric. Can we count and make it symmetric? No, it's not sad that everything is paid. I feel like some things come with a cost. If it's not a cost to you, it's at the very least a cost to the company you get it from. But at the same time, companies can be a whole lot more responsible with what they do with their money. And on one hand, who am I to ask a trillion-dollar corporation what they do with their money? But as an end user of a product that they produce, I feel like some sort of responsibility should be on their shoulders too. And I mean, it's not just, you can't just do whatever. I feel like in an earnings call, you should be able to tell your shareholders that, hey, this is what we spent our money on. And there should be an ethics committee being like, hey, that's not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I lost count. Was that actually 12? Bruh. It's a little bit too late at night. I do use Spotify now for the amount. Are we back? Hello? Holy moly. I'm dropping all of my frames. Are we back? Stream crashed? Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's just, I still have, 7,000 up. Oof. I don't know. I guess we are back. I'm gonna try reconnecting from OBS because the chat in OBS is lagging behind for some reason. Can I do that and do that again? I should be able to. We are so back. I am still dropping frames though. And I have lost internet once again. Wait, no. No, I have not lost internet. What is happening? It's going all crazy. I'm not moving at all. There's a reason I'm not doing anything. Oh, what's happening? It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to some. It says I have 10K up. I don't know. I don't know, chat. What if I what do I do in this situation? I've never had this before. This is a learning experience. I don't know what to do. I've dropped more frames than I have kbps up. That's crazy. Hmm. What is happening? Is something trying to update in the background? Why is it suddenly crap? Is Windows doing something? I can always blame Windows for being silly. Ay ay ay. Matter, welcome back. Well, you've shown up at a terrible time. I'm having connectivity issues. It's like the internet in general for my house is just bad right now. I almost said bad words to describe how bad it is. But it's bad. Like, what do? I don't want to end and restart the stream. It'll cause a second notification to go into Discord. What do I do? Oh wow, my entire computer is lagging right now. Oh no, wait, it's downloading something. Hold on. Is it Steam? I feel like Steam is trying to download something. Oh, hold on, timeout, timeout. Steam, no, no, brother, brother, no, not at this time. Actually, you can skip that intro entirely. Y'all have seen it, but the fact of the matter is still that I have low internet right now. I don't understand why. Why am I receiving less internet? Where did my internet go? It had been so nice this entire time. Do I just say screw? Okay, I'm dropping 60% of all frames. That's not good. That's unfortunate, even. Hey, even YouTube is saying it's not getting enough stuff. We don't talk about this. Where did the internet go? Hello? I'm sending 7 megabit. I was sending 12 a few minutes ago. What happened, Mr. Internet?